Welcome back to part 2 of our 5-part series on Amazon's RUFUS algorithm. And today we're going to talk about customer reviews. So RUFUS is actively pulling real customer language into shopper query answers. And they're using that phrasing to now influence recommendations. So what does this change as a brand? Because as brands, we've always looked at a couple different things: star rating and review count. Those are the two things we always wanted to optimize for improvements on. And we usually did a deep dive if we saw a decline, for example, in our star rating, or if we started to see, negative sentiment show up in any way, we wanted to go back and iterate on our content. However, now we need to do an even deeper dive, because even when our star rating isn't declining necessarily, we still need to be capturing that real, natural, authentic language that customers are using to describe our product and close the feedback loop by iterating on our content so that the Amazon AI algorithms can read that and scrape it and make a consistent and coherent answer and recommendation of your product for the use cases that it best represents. So what you need to track now is what objections customers are mentioning in their reviews, any benefits that customers are naturally repeating, and then other use cases that they are mentioning they're using this product for. What is the action item for you today as a brand owner or a founder? So download your top ASINs reviews. You're going to go ahead and put that data into an Excel spreadsheet and start to look for a couple things. Number one, compatibility questions. What does this work with? What is it used for? Any mentions of durability, lifespan, wear and tear, things like that. Any feedback on how the fit or the sizing was, and performance claims. If customers are describing the value of your product, that unique selling proposition, better than your bullets and your content is, you're going to want to go back to the drawing board and rewrite your bullets with that real natural language. Or if you're seeing objections being repeated, you're going to want to go ahead and create a question and answer section, an FAQ section on your premium A+ content if you're eligible for that, to address them clearly. We know that RUFUS scrapes the FAQ section of A+ very it's a really clear communication path over to RUFUS, so that's one of the best modules that you can add in if you are eligible. The most important thing to remember now is that reviews have always been a data input. We just now have to manage them even more strategically and really build a whole system to close the feedback loop by scraping that and iterating on our content more dynamically than we ever have before.